because when you're aiming down sights and that spread is as tight, you're gonna hit those pellets. These guys have as good of an aim, and with just a little bit more margin, 4 consistent 10 ticks is better than firing off 4 shots with an AR and not hitting any. It pressures your opponent, but now AGD is gonna drop back down into his box and just try and disengage.
I mean, when you think about it, like, when you think about the weapons, the DPS sure is going to be weak for the combat shotgun, but like you said, the precision that they can have with it is actually going to increase the effective DPS because they're hitting every single one of those shots, at least a few pellets.
Exactly. I mean, we saw Tfue do that earlier, and then all of a sudden, if one of those guys comes too close and you get an all headshot, it can rock off. But now AGD trying to play some billiards there, but proving he's no Mr. Savage just yet. Firing him off. Did get a connection over there, but nothing so far yet. And I mean, as Golden Boy says, when in doubt, just throw a whole bunch of grenades.
I have to say that Mr. Savage Shadow Bomb play with the grenade launcher down on low ground where he took out Mitro and Aqua, you know, has kind of brought the resurgence of the grenade launcher in these endgames. Way more people are starting to carry it. As we all know, Mr. Savage's favorite weapon is the GL. It's going to net him 1 elimination, a knock on the chicken so far, but the timing, yes, it did get finished by Pancakes. So, did get the elimination credit.
Will get the point there. And the one thing that, honestly, I don't want to say disappoints me about that Mr. Savage play, but just because of how absolutely stunning the Shadow Bomb play was, so many people forget about how absurd the grenade launchers were and how they put him in the position to win that match, which is largely what AGD and Astro are doing here, using a weapon that not a lot of people utilize, and they pick up 3 elims on that side, everyone rotating. You want a definition of gatekeeping? Check the last 20 seconds from these guys.
That was clinical. I mean, nobody who was in that area made it out at all.
Bag of Benny just got his ball broken by Forgotten Viking as he went over the top of the pressure pit and then fell down. I was watching that coming through the scene. Oh, and Astro drops down. Send Pancakes. Pancakes. Waffles are better. I will defy you otherwise as Astro sends him back to lobby. They have syrup pockets. You can't debate me. And we're also into the top
World
15
Cup, waffles
now.
with pancakes.
We're into the top 15 now, so 3 points coming out there. No, don't need to use the hashtag. It's not a debate. If you choose Pancakes, you're fine, but you're entitled to your wrong opinion. But right now, it's all about the Fortnite action, not savory breakfast food. So right now, Envious up on the high ground, trying to get the replace here. Good cone defense coming out from this player, but Envious is going to be relentless. Heavy Snipe gets the replace right on in. Say Saucy, not saucy enough, and Envious gonna get the siphon and all the spoils.
And the timing for that Heavy Snipe was perfect, right? As Say Saucy was trying to edit out, he goes for the Heavy Snipe. He's not gonna be able to, you know, hold that turbo build on that wall, regardless of if he reacts to the Heavy Snipe or not. Now, this pressure plant ending Sundown is so difficult to navigate with all the vents in the area, especially as it comes over and back in, over and back in. It ends up being so confusing. What do you do in these situations?
Honestly, I try and get as far away from that vent as possible as the zone is closing. I'm a big proponent of controlling what you can control, so I would be doing my best to either be Astra and AGD up here or get way over onto the far side of the zone. So right now, they're up on ultimate high, sitting on 11 eliminations currently and almost to that next placement threshold. Also, AGD has 2/3 of his mats as he's going forward, so they're going to be able to hold this for ages.
Yeah, but they are really high. We don't want to see what happened to Sean in the last game happen to them. They have plenty more, distance to fall before using those shadow bombs. They did just reach the top 10 just now. And there it is. They're going to start to go down, but, they might still decide to stay on this high ground if this team doesn't... Oh, I love what Astra did. He actually knocked him out. Praz goes all the way down. He might be able to use this launch pad to get right back on AGD's tarp. No, they're going to decide, possibly going for the high ground right now. No, there's one player up here, but he doesn't realize he's going to take it. Yes! Astra with the launch pad and the play. They're back on the high ground all of a sudden. And AGD has it too. One more Shadow Bomb player trying to get up. That's Brody.
They're making everybody go up, down, but Astro and AGD are doing it best, fragging their way now into the top 3, and they are the only duo remaining, sitting on 15 elims currently. This is a 22-point match, but can they ride it out? Astro, 1, 2, 3, 4, and he gets Bro 6i. Brilliantly done there, and it's a 1v2. Astro and AGD need to just clean this one out. You have Zopi on the low ground, and I don't really know where he's going to go. He's going to get forced into old builds here, and it's going to get awkward fast.
Yeah, it is, but nice movement to get up the one player, and he's going to heavy snipe and get a nice tack shot onto him. Maybe get down a little bit and use those minis if he can, but the pressure's coming on. Both of them using those spam weapons to get all the way through, and here comes the GLs from AGD.
That was a great disengage, though. He got all the way down another level and created space, got enough to get a mini shield off, so is only giving up a little bit of effective HP. He actually has the HP lead. So Zopi is in your bottom right. You have AGD in your top right. You can see the travel on the wide as the grenades are trying to tuck in there. Grenade launcher corner pocket, and that's it. AGD proving he's the best billiards player on NA West. Slotted it in there in a 27-point performance, 50 out of them so far.
Hey, when in doubt, throw grenades. Isn't that right, Golden Boy?
That's right, baby. 8-ball corner pocket. They called it, and they nailed it. And I have to say, I love myself a good grenade launcher finish, and I also love myself this man right here, Zeke.